Hi there, welcome to today's video. I'm Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. On this channel, we learn alcohol ink, watercolor, and other creative art projects together. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get started. Hi friends, today I wanted to share something that I just purchased with you that I am having so much fun with. These are Arrtx acrylic markers, and this particular set contains 60 colors. It's water-based, brush tip, and they're very bright and opaque, and you can use them on many different surfaces. So what I read about them, and the reason I purchased them is because I saw another artist using them and I was fascinated and I had to have them. And of course I didn't buy the small set, I bought the large set. So the information about these reads that they are water-based ink. Brush tips, 60 colors. They also have smaller sets, as I mentioned. They're highly pigmented. They're water resistant, water based. They flow without flooding or jamming, and you don't have to pump them like you do other markers to get the ink flowing to the tip. They're permanent when dry, and you can use them on paper, cardstock, metal, rocks, wood, plastic, fabric, and so much more. And they're non-toxic. So when you opened up the box, which is really nice, it's a nice sturdy box, it's not flimsy. This is what it looks like. You get 60 markers in this particular set, but what I was really surprised about is that when you remove these markers, you'll see that there's a plastic divider in here that separates the markers so you can store them like this. You can store them in this box so that the tip is face down and they don't dry out, which I was really happy about. And then I did create a painting, so if you want to stick around, I'll provide that painting at the end of this demonstration. It turned out really nice and I had a lot of fun using them. It was very detailed and very colorful. So I'll show you that in a moment. So you can see here that I've been playing with them. And what I did was I put down a black line because I wanted to show you just how opaque these markers really are. And I drew a little flower. They just flow so nicely that they're a pleasure to work with. And because they have a brush tip, it's pointy, but it's also soft. And if you use a little bit of pressure, you get a nice thin line. But you can apply a little bit more pressure and you get a broader line. And if you use it on its side, it's even broader. The ink flows very, very smoothly. It doesn't catch on the paper, which I really like, and it doesn't mar the paper like some acrylic markers can. So that was really nice to see. Now you can see I put down the black line there, and I find that you don't even have to shake them. I find myself shaking them like I do my other markers. But some of them appear more opaque than others when you go over the black line. But if you go over it again, like here, I put down the white and I can still see the black. So let's go over that one more time and see how well it covers it up. I think that's pretty good. So you can see they are pretty opaque. They do cover very well over the black. And the lighter colors, like I said, you may have to go over twice, but how often are you painting over black anyway? So that's not really a concern to me. And you can see that the colors are really pretty and very vibrant. The coverage is very nice, and they're just such a pleasure to work with. Let's make a quick little flower here. And this set has 60 and it has a really nice variety of colors, and I can see myself using these very often. And they're also priced very nicely. I didn't think that for 60 markers that I paid a lot. I'll be sure to add the link in the comment section and in the description box so that you can take a look at these markers for yourself. And now I'm going to show the video and the painting that I created. I hope that you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions. and I'll always get back to you. And I want to thank you ahead of time for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned. All right, so to start with, I wanted to create a background for my painting. So I'm using Canson watercolor XL paper, very inexpensive and perfect for both the Arrtx paints and for these markers. So I just added some color. I wanted to look kind of old and aged, and once it was dry, I traced my image of a butterfly onto the paper. And then I just started filling it in with my markers. And I found that they just paint so smoothly. The coverage was fantastic, and they were so much fun to work with. And you'll see just how detailed this painting is and how I was able to get all that detail using these fine tips and then using a little pressure to create broader lines to cover larger areas. I am going to stop talking and I'm going to let you watch me create this painting, and I hope that you enjoy the video. If you've used these markers, let me know what you think of them. I'm loving them.